Here is New York. The Carlyle boss kicked Meg and Harry out as they used their royal titles to ask for a free room at the hotel. Meghan and Harry's near-catastrophic car chase happened because they were too cheap to pay for a hotel, sources have revealed. The couple allegedly demanded the Carlyle, the late Princess Diana's favourite hotel, give them a discounted room for their New York City visit this week. According to police sources, bosses at the Carlyle refused the hefty discount, so the embattled pair instead stayed at a friend's house on the Upper East Side. Hotel staff said that most of all, they didn't want to pay to stay at the hotel. They wanted free accommodation under the title of Duke and Duchess. But here in New York, we don't honour their royal titles. They deserve to be kicked out by our boss, the staff angrily said. So why stay in New York City if they didn't want to pay for a hotel and they had a private jet at their disposal? Why not just hop back on board and snooze your way across country back to California? And if they couldn't afford a hotel without a discount, how could they afford a private jet and that huge motorcade? They just love having others pay for them. Meghan because she's been waiting to be treated like an A-lister, because she thinks she deserves it, and Harry because he's used to it, and also believes it's his privilege as a royal prince. They believe they're gracing places with their presence. A New York City Police Department NYPD source told the New York Post's page 6 section they should have just gotten a hotel for the safety of everyone. Instead, they were cheap and wanted a free place to stay. According to the source, Harry and Meghan's people called the Carlyle ahead of the trip and asked for a discounted room, and the hotel said no. If they'd just paid up and got a hotel in the first place, this supposed dangerous paparazzi chase around town would never have happened. They would have been driven back to the Carlyle, been photographed going inside, and that would have been the end of it. Elsewhere, security expert Mark Selden explained to Fox News Digital why Meghan and Harry would have benefited from spending the night at a nearby hotel rather than driving to a private home. There are security, doormen, porters and staff, the all-star security president explained. You have built-in safety. If anyone breaks in, you have your own security based on your own floor, standing outside your door or situated in the rooms next door to you or across the hall. You're essentially in a fortress. There is a rumour that then the Harkles stayed at Gayle King's place, no idea if it's true or not, but wouldn't it be some type of conflict of interest if they stayed in her apartment, and then she's on a morning show defending them? The Carlyle has rooms going from around $1,900 and suites up to $9,000 a night. $8,000 for a one-night stay in New York City is actually not that expensive, so I don't understand why they couldn't pay that and had to stay at a friend's house. What did they spend all of the Spotify and Netflix money on? If they tried to stay at this hotel and were rebuffed, it's probably because they expected to be treated like they're exceptional. This whole trip sounded like she couldn't afford to pay for much of anything.